For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 21 of Season 2 here at Roma. We start with an away game against Bari. We've got 3 league games today, following Torino at home and then Chieva Verona away from home. We're really not far away from the end of the season now. Other than the games that we already have on the calendar, there's the potential for one more if we can turn around that rather horrendous 3-0 defeat in the Coppa Nazionale semi-finals that we suffered against AC Milan recently. But hopefully we can turn that around and we'll have a final at the end of the season. Of course, yesterday's episode didn't see us progress in the round of 16 of the Champions League, going out in extra time to Borussia Dortmund, unfortunately. So we have a 2-point lead at the top of the Serie A table to defend. And Bari are 19th. Torino are 8th, so having a good season. Chieva are 14th. So 9 points on the agenda today, I believe. And hopefully 9 points will be what we've added to our tally by the end of it. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series or the Southampton series. Of course, this one coming to an end at the end of this season. I've ordered my Wimbledon shirt for the Youth Regen Road to Glory series that will be replacing this one once we're over. I think the Southampton series will probably jump to being the daily one. And the Youth RTG will take the place of the 3 or 4 or 5 episodes a week rather than the every day like this one has been. So I'll probably do a separate video on that when the time comes. But for now, Bari. Fred driving forward. Through there to Patrick Schick. The option is on for Stefan El-Shaarawy. Now can I pull this back to Nangola maybe at the back post or anyone? Oh, Fred tackles. Oh, and the keeper recovers. Have I not been able to make that 1-0 Roma there? Oh dear. Might yet be able to create something before the end of this phase of play. Schick. Oh, it's lovely ball through. Option to Deulofeu. Great save by Mikai again. Right, cross will come in. Fred delivers. And Jimenez chests it down and smacked away by the defender. Angolan. Oh, I don't know where to go. I'll go through there to Schick, shall we? Okay. We'll return it to Raja. Get it back to Fred on the left foot. There's the strike. Good save by Mikai. Oh, I think that came off Deulofeu last. It did. Corner for Bari. Delivered in. Well. Good header. Marcelo has to clear that off the line. Very nearly 1-0 to our opponents here. Oh, Schick just didn't quite read that, frustratingly. Otherwise, we could have had him in behind. Deulofeu trips over the secondary man there. And Barker can help build something else here for Bari, perhaps. Wide here to Aurelio. Into Eber Bassa, I think that said. Wanyama will clear. Counter-attack is on if El-Shaarawy can turn, which he has done, and will pass it looking for Nangolan. Now, he's the league's top goal scorer so far this season, Raja Nangolan, but his goals have dried up of late. But he might be able to get himself an assist here if El-Shaarawy can put this away. But his teammate's in the way. Great. El-Shaarawy in there to Wanyama. And wide to Jared Deulofeu. Oh, it's a great ball through the gap to Schick. And at the second attempt, he will finish. Mikai has done very well in the opening 25 minutes to stop me from scoring. He's just very, very unlucky that that's fallen straight back to Patrick Schick. The Czech able to tuck home at the second attempt on his favoured left foot. We, at last, have ourselves a 1-0 lead. Marcelo goes to El-Shaarawy down the line. Oh, that's nicely done. I'm a fan of that. As he tried the fake Rabona, then the cross. And Fred could get there. In fact, it was Wanyama. Here is Fred. Oh, space for the left-footed effort. Good save by Mikai. Fred, Wanyama, playing the ball amongst themselves. Oh, that's a beautiful little flick. And Schick. Oh, hello. What a save. Nicely done, Mikai. I could be so far ahead in this game already if it weren't for their goalkeeper. Oh, Marcelo completely misjudged that. Ferenzi will turn as he looked for a teammate. Unfortunately, it's Manolas. Here's Fred. I tried to squeeze it through a gap that wasn't there. Nice ball down the line. Kozak in behind Kostas Manolas here. Oh, drill ball in is good too, and Marcelo turns away. Somehow, with less than half an hour to go, it's still only 1-0. Bari have not even defended that well. It's just their goalkeeper has been superb, and I haven't necessarily been that clinical in front of goal when it comes to it. But El-Shaarawy, comes very close to scoring us a worldie of a second, as I'm on about my lack of clinical finishing in front of goal. He nearly bends that one right into the far top corner. Nangolan will look for Schick here, and I'll spin the defender. We've done well. I'm going to try and get it back on his left, and it should be now a simple second and is. Right, there we go. There's a 2-0 advantage. That definitely is game over now. Whilst it was still the 1, Bari stood a chance of getting something out of it if I made a mistake at the back or they came up with a worldie of a finish. But luckily for me, they haven't yet, and it's a brace for Patrick Schick. Driving inside. Patrick Schick is on a hat-trick. We've played him in there. Get it back here to Marcelo. Marcelo! Oh, at last! Mikai might well have his head in his palms. Marcelo finally scores his first goal for the club. It's been a long time in coming, but you can see his teammates are pleased for him, rushing over to celebrate with him. A quick double for us. It was actually Marcelo that played the ball into Schick, so he's 2 assists. Well, sorry, 2 goals and an assist now. That's poor from the goalkeeper. He has been really good for them in this game, Mikai, but that... Off the nether regions, rather uncomfortable for the goalkeeper. Cisse. Across the base, he's got a man out wide here, Bashikikolu, and then there's a man at the back post who's unmarked. Here he is, Cisse, and the shot is well saved by Fairman. We keep our clean sheet intact for the time being. Cisse, good tackle, it might still drop. It hasn't yet, Marcelo clears, but not very well. Bashikikolu driving down the line again, cross comes in for a second time, and Wanyama gets it away, and eventually we'll be able to clear. Stoppage time was 2 minutes of it. We get a 4th. Very close to getting themselves a consolation goal there, Bari. And to be fair, after the way they've played at times, attack-wise, in this game, they probably deserve at least one. I was looking for Nangolan there, really. League's top goal scorer, trying to get in one more to go for that golden boot. But our march for the title continues. 3-0 win, unsurprising 3-0 win against a side that are down the bottom of the table. 19th, I think we said, wasn't it, Bari, with Parma, who were bottom. AC Milan win. Juventus yet to play against Genoa, so we don't know if they've dropped any points. So for us, it's on to Torino, who've just lost 3-2 at home to Sassuolo. Here's Belotti. Manolas steps in, but can't get the ball away. Lukic can't get away from Jimenez, though, but I've given the ball straight back to them. Here's Luque, driving forwards and out wide. Fred just matching his run stride for stride. And again, and stepping in. But not getting the ball. Baselli, oh, it's a nice shot turned around the corner. Torino with the first chance of the game after 16 minutes. But it was pretty comfortable for Fairman. Wanyama, Schick. I'll look for Nangolan. I hope that people run off me, which they have done. There's Fred. Actually turn and get it on his left. Been able to turn well enough. Nangolan was a bit spacey for Delafeu. Gerrard! Elshar! Sirigu. Bollocks. Delhi forward to Belotti. I'll have that. No, won't. Yes, I will. No, won't. Baselli to Belotti again. Good, strong, powerful striker, Andrea Belotti. Used him last year on FIFA in the Napoli series in Serie A, and he absolutely destroyed the league. Oh, and Adam Yates has absolutely destroyed me there with that ball roll, but luckily he shot off target. Oh dear, very nearly 1-0 Torino there. Into Lukic, stolen away from him by Nangolan. Leave the ball around the corner to Raja here. Still trying to get him some goals to go for that golden boot, but Sirigu makes another good save. That'll be a corner for me though. Chance to get something from the set piece. Fred will deliver towards the near post. It's actually towards the penalty spot. Forenzi with a good header actually, but Sirigu right behind it. Falco lays that back there to Lukic. Inside to Baselli, drags it back well. Baselli, I don't know what I'm doing defensively. I don't know what I'm doing defensively there at all. I'm not concentrating properly. That's 3-0-1 Roma 0. I think the less we say about that goal, the better. I just need to go and get myself one of my own now. I just switched off for some reason. That was just nowhere near good enough, even by my low standards. Nangolan, oh, nice little back heel. Schick will get it to Raja again, driving into the box. Instant reply, maybe? Only because of a mistake from Salvatore Sirigu. Well, that didn't last long, did it? Why do I have to try so hard to score, and I can't do it, and then as soon as the opposition to score, kick-off goal? I thought that was only a thing in Ultimate Team, and I thought they'd patched it. Oh well, 1-1. Marcelo to Nangolan. Oh, nice little back heel to Fred. I'll look for Schick. That's not Schick, that's Deulofeu. That's not Nangolan, that's Fred. Why are my passes not going where they're supposed to? Radja nearly scores, but it's a good save by the keeper and cleared away by the Torino backline. There's Lukic to Valdefiori over the top. Marcelo might be able to get to that. He hasn't. And Adam Yajic could cause me some damage on this wing. He's turned two people with one Cruyff turn there. And now Luque is in the box. Or Lecu, I don't know how to pronounce his name actually. But Fairman's made a good save. And Baselli might keep that in. Falque did. And Fairman picks up the loose ball. Right, counter-attack maybe. Deulofeu with a good touch. But Ansaldi shows good strength there to brush off the Spaniard. Florenzi can't get close to Falque. And they're working the ball about brilliantly. Manolas will cut that out. There was calls for offside, but nothing was given. Again, we'll go for the counter-attack. Again, the pass is waylaid. Lukic to Baselli. Forward to Adam Yajic again. To Daniele Baselli. Cutting into the box. I read that turn just about. And Adam Yajic gives the ball away. Stefan El-Shaarawy is going to drive forward here. I want Schick to make a different run, which he in the end did. But ended up running into a defender. I'll get this across looking for Jared Deulofeu, who's going to arrive at the last moment to rifle this into the top corner was what I wanted to say. But unfortunately he's hit it over. Yajic with the turn into Lukic. Forward to Belotti. I thought he was going to turn back there and he didn't. He's played the 1-2. This time he has turned onto his right and then turns again. Hits the post. The follow-up is in from Iago Falque. Torino lead by 2-1. So many defenders there, but the ball is boing, pinpointed straight to Iago Falque. Belotti with superb footwork on the edge of the box and then, well, it's just gone between two defenders there. Oh, it's really unfortunate that it's fallen straight to the Spaniard in the way that it has. And we find ourselves 2-1 down now, 68 minutes played. We're behind for a second time against Torino here. I've given the ball away and I'm not going to get an instant response the same way I did last time. And Saudi back to Valdefiori. 90 seconds to go before we're into stoppage. Time is really running out for me here. Here's Iago Falque. Nice tackle by Florenzi. I need to get this forward. We've done well, and out wide, Schick to Deulofeu, driving forward. Now I need to use his pace here, and I need Ansaldi to leave me alone, which annoyingly he isn't doing. Deulofeu runs straight to the defender. I can't keep possession. Referee, not yet. Oh, I can't get it back off Baselli, and I think that might be game. By losing out in possession there on that attack, pretty short. By the time I win it back, the 3 minutes will be over, if I'm even able to win it back before the final whistle goes. Belotti, they may even score a third goal, which they haven't done because we've cleared it, but Di Silvestri, there is the final whistle. It's defeat against Torino, who inadvertently help their city rivals, Juventus, by offering them the opportunity to go top of the table again if they win this particular match day, which I don't know whether they have or not because they haven't played the same day as us. We'll head now into that game against Chievo Verona, who've just lost at home to Sampdoria. Chievo Verona, a side that we have lost to previously. Juve also lost. Massive let-off for us. The gap is still 2 points. Right, Chievo Verona is the final game. We need to make sure that we get a win. We have good news and bad news between games. Good news being that Ezequiel Ponce is back from injury and Gregoire Defrel, more importantly, is also back from injury. The bad news is that Nacho Fernandez has broken his ankle in training and is out for 7 weeks, which means he will probably miss, almost certainly miss, the entirety of the rest of the season. Wonderful. Never mind. We will crack on and try and do our best. Juve have lost again. They've played 31 games now and they're still on 69 points. This is the opportunity we've been waiting for to cement our position at the top of the table. Right, I'm just going to quickly take Nacho Fernandez out for João Jesus. That'll be a permanent change considering he's not going to play for the rest of the season. I wouldn't have thought, Nacho, this is the opportunity we need. Let's go and extend our lead at the top. Marcelo forward to El-Shaarawy. Early switch. Deulofeu knocks it down well. We haven't had an opportunity like this to get one over on Juventus since we played them, but it's a dream start here and exactly what we needed on the back of that defeat to Torino. If only we'd won against Torino, I'd get a win in this one and we'd have beaten Torino, then you might have said that that was the league title all sewn up. Chance to go 5 points clear though with this game to leave 6 games remaining in the league, I think. No, it would be 7 games remaining in the league. Oh, I need to ensure that I win this first, but we might be regretting losing to Torino. Nice tackle by Fred. I don't know what the secondary defender was doing, but he just stubbed a toe at thin air there. Nangolan will play the 1-2. Fred will drive into the box, drill it across, and there's Deulofeu at the back post. Side netting only. Was a narrowing angle, and he was arriving at pace. Should have made that 2 though. Florenzi, Deulofeu there down the line. Just cut back. Schick has come short. Turns well. This is good movement. And on again. And the seconds. Yes, good finish. 2-0 in the 13th minute. Could be 3 if Deulofeu had tucked away the previous opportunity, but still, starting this game the right way, thankfully. I needed this after being frustrated against Torino. This is exactly what I needed from the opening 15 minutes against Chievo, because I was worried about this fixture. Just thinking of the problems they've caused me in the past, a la the 6-2 victory against us in season number 1. I could even perhaps look for Schick for a third, but the keeper should keep that in. Take this free kick short. Play it around a little bit. Into Manolas, work it down the line. It's Nangolan that's down the line, not Deulofeu. Would have preferred it to be the other way around, but here is the Spaniard. Gets fouled, maybe? Oh, I think that should be a pen. Fred out wide to Marcelo. I'll quickly get it here to El Shaarawy. Heavy touch, but actually works in his favour by getting him away from the defender, who lunged at him there, trying to win it back. Nangolan with a turn. Can't shake off this defender, though. Just won't leave me alone. Get that forward to Schick, who's on a hat-trick. Trying to turn. Oh, it's going to drop to Nangolan. That's lucky. I'll hold my hands up there. Sorry, lads. That's unfortunate. 3-0 to Roma. Nangolan with another one in the hunt for the golden boot. And we're definitely going to go 5 points clear at the top of the league. Unless I really collapse, but I don't see that happening. Free kick for Chievo. Looped in. Headed away. Deulofeu lost that over here. El Shaarawy will take it in his stride. Hopefully he nods that in front of himself very well, in fact. Ran inside to push Schick outside because he's on his left foot so he can shoot across goal. Score a superb fourth and his hat-trick. 4-0 in the 35th minute. We're doing to them what they did to me last year. Yama forward.
Roma, their next game, Alan. They're playing Milan in the next match in the Coppa Nazionale. I think they're going to win it easily.
Oh, he's done me. Lovely footwork. Strike. Great finish. Apologies for the yawn. Ooh. They're back at 4-2. That is a hell of a hit from Bursa. Oh, how far out is he there? The step over send the defender, and then he's turned back on his left. 22, 23 yards. Great finish. They're on their way back into it. Di Matta and Bersha, 2 good quick-ish goals, one 8 minutes after the other. But we do still have a 2-goal advantage at least. Florenzi into Nangolan. Schick. I'd like to get another goal if I can. Just to put the result beyond any reasonable doubt as Chievo are fighting back. 5-2 now. They beat me 6-2 last year, so perhaps it might be nice to try and get a 6th to replicate that scoreline, but I'm pleased that I've been able to extend my lead again after a brief fight back from Chievo Verona. We've nipped that in the bud. They won't be getting any closer to us now, hopefully. Marcelo, mostly into Schick. Just holding up possession well. Wasn't the best of passes from Marcelo, but we will get it to Nangolan here. Fred will keep that run going. And Schick around the corner for his 4th and our 6th. Yes, nicely tucked away. 6-2. We have replicated the result from the game last year the other way around. They did this to me last season. And now we've fully taken advantage of the opportunity to extend the lead at the top of the table. Juventus are slipping up. And we're putting ourselves in the best possible position to win the league. I wish I'd been able to get a victory against Torino to have a really good lead at the top of the table. We could have been 8 points clear as we headed into the next episode, but we'll take that. It's a good result. 4 goals for Patrick Schick, despite the brief mid-second half fight back from Chievo. They brought it from 4-0 to 4-2. We were able to find another gear, push on, get ourselves the extra couple of goals and see the game out. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. it was more straightforward today, at least in the first and third games. A little bit of a hiccup against Torino. We've got the second leg against AC Milan coming up in tomorrow's episode of the Coppa Nazionale semi-final, where, of course, we are 3-0 down. So I'm going to need a massive turnaround in that one. A replication, again, of this result against Torino wouldn't go amiss. If I could win the next game by a 4-goal margin, as we did the final game of today's episode, then that'd be great. Sanabria is disappointed not to have started that game, but he will play against AC Milan, so not to worry. And the league table, it looks like it might be Juventus, if we get through, that we play in the final. They won 4-1 against Bologna in their first leg, but a 5-point lead at the top of Serie A. Could so easily have been 8, though. Really disappointed. 7 games to go, 5-point lead. We need to make sure that we don't slip up. Juventus have, and we've taken advantage. I'll see you next time.